Hello, scholars, and welcome. Welcome to Peak Flicks Reading and Writing with Miss Holloman. Can you believe it, scholars? Today is actually our very last day together. But you know what? We're going to make the best of it. So, scholars, I hope you're ready for such an amazing day of teaching and learning. This is our last day reading our mentor text, Whales. Now, scholars, if you remember yesterday, we compared and contrast whales to dolphins. Today, we're just only looking at our mentor text, whales. And our objective today, I can identify important information about the story. So we're not going to read this book in its entirety because we read it before, but we're just going to pull out different parts about this story, okay? Today, scholars, we will identify important information about the story. So, on the move, something that we learned that was important is that whales migrate from one region or habitat to another, and they migrate for two reasons. Who remembers? To find food and to find a mate. We've also learned that migration, moving from one region or habitat to another for food or a mate, we said that. A mate is either a male or a female in a pair. Most animals need a mate to have babies. Also, we learned that a whale is one of the greatest divers. We've also learned that it's longer than an actual school bus. We've also learned during this journey together that sperm whales are amazing creatures. They are the largest toothed predator on the planet. Male are larger than females. Males weigh up to 50 tons and grow up to 60 feet long. That's not big, but it is huge. It is humongous. So we also learned here that a sperm whale's head is extremely large. It takes up a big portion of its body. Here, scholars, we learned that a sperm whale gets their name from a waxy material in their head, and it's called what? Spermaceti. And it was used to make cosmetics, creams, and candles. That's really important information. Here, scholars, we learned different parts of the whale, like they have the flipper, the head, big teeth, the tail. And these are all important features of the whale. We've also learned that sperm whales travel in pods. And we also learned that about the dolphins as well. Remember? Here, why is being in a pod important? So it tells us that sperm whales in a pod, they stick what? They stick together as they travel. They protect and care for the sick, the young, and the injured. They make sure that every whale is fed. So basically, they take care of each other. They protect each other. Just like we should protect each other and take care of our family. We've also learned here that it's good for the author to use a map and a map key to help us get information and so we can have a visual of what's going on. We learned here, scholars, that sperm whales love to eat. Sperm whales eat a lot, about 1 ton of food every day. That's 2,000 pounds. Their favorite food is what? We learned it's a large squid. They eat other things besides squid, but they love squid. Here, scholars, we also learned that whales, they are amazing divers. They can dive more than 9,000 feet. We learned here, scholars, that during an average dive, sperm whales hold their breath for 45 minutes. They rest on the surface for only 10. That's important information. We've also learned that whales are what? Mammals, just like you and me. And dolphins are mammals too. Connection, text to text. Calves are born tail first and take their first breath within seconds of being born. That's important information. We've also learned 10 cool, amazing facts about whales. And the author gave us a picture to give us a what? A visual, and then wrote different facts under the picture. So, for an example, number one, newborns weigh about 1 ton and are 13 feet long. We learned that whales talk and they use something called echolocation. We also learned that dolphins use echolocation, text to text. We know that squids are can be very dangerous to a sperm whale and will fight a sperm whale if the sperm whale is trying to eat them. Here, scholars, we also learned that a long time ago, people really tried to hurt whales and they wanted to kill them for the spermaceti, and now it's illegal to kill whales. Important information. Scholars, we learned here that chemicals from factories, boats, and other human activities are dangerous to whales and the environment. And we've learned that it's important for us to make sure that we are taking care of our ocean and our environment and that we're not polluting it. So the author also wants you to be proactive, to get involved, to make sure that you're doing your part to make sure that sperm whales are being taken care of. And the author has given you information. The National Geographic Society, World Wildlife Fund. So there are things that you can do to help whales. The author also used a glossary. The glossary is very important and it helps us with difficult words. And also the author gave us pictures to give us a what? A visual. In this particular text, the author decided to use an index. Not all nonfiction authors decide to do that because we've noticed that in dolphins, the author did not do that. So now, scholars, you already know the drill. We've been doing this for 15 days. So I know that you already have your book baggie. You already have all the information you need, so you don't have to pause it. So today, scholars, what I want you today, it's our very last day together. I am sad. I am going to miss you, but I want you to write your opinion. So our writing objective, I can write my opinion about the story. Did you like the story or you didn't like the story? I want to hear from you. Much love, scholars. This has been an amazing experience for me. And thank you. Thank you for watching and learning and being the best scholar that you can be. I will see you in September. You will be a third grader. Make sure you say, hello, Miss Holloman, and I remember you from Peak Flicks Reading and Writing. Scholars, I love you. Have a great summer.